Mortal Kombat 12 should really steer clear of its rumored 2023 release date. In this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly why. So we're going to run you guys through the timeline for those of you that are new to the video. Now, Mortal Kombat 12 has been quietly announced, but it may want to steer clear of its rumored release date as this year is already packed. I'm talking about so many games that's supposed to be coming out this year, and then we got that big giant scary Grand Theft Auto 6 that's supposed to be coming out. That's going to take the entire world by storm and just kind of flood every game just right out of the park. It's going to take all the attention, doesn't matter how much money you spend. Now, after a brief stumble in the early 2000s, the Mortal Kombat franchise is well and truly back in full force for those of you that don't know, with the last few entries being some of the greatest fighting games ever made. Now, according to Warner Brothers' recent earning report, there's a brand new entry on the way. If you guys have not heard the earnings call, it was leaked. Now, they said it's going to come before the end of the year, but fans are desperate to get their hands on Mortal Kombat 12 today, just as well as I am, you know? As soon as we can, we want that game. Now, I just want to say, from my personal opinion, it might be best for the entry to just wait a few more months before release. It's too many games coming out this year. Now, the Mortal Kombat franchise has always had some pretty stiff competition in the world of fighting games. That's nothing new, but you have so many other games coming out, I'm kind of worried that it's going to get drowned just a little bit. By the time Mortal Kombat debuted in 1992, you already had Street Fighter. Street Fighter had already been out for 5 years at that point, and then you had Street Fighter 2, widely considered to still be one of the greatest fighting games ever made. Now, that was the greatest fighting game ever made that came out just a year before it, believe it or not. Once Mortal Kombat came to home consoles, the competition only grew fiercer. Then Tekken came out. Right after Tekken came Virtua Fighter. After that, we had Soul Calibur. Then we got Dead or Alive. And then we got the King of Fighters. Then we got Killer Instinct. We got all of them joining the fray, which times have changed and the franchise has continued to grow in popularity. Don't get me wrong, Mortal Kombat 12 would be releasing against some stiff competition once more if it's dropped in 2023. You know, screw all the leaks, screw all the leak information you got from this channel. This is merely opinion here in this video, so I want you to stick with me in here. I don't think Mortal Kombat should drop this year. It just shouldn't. Now, 2023 is already shaping up to be a huge year for fighting games. For a start, Street Fighter 6 is set to release in June, the first mainline entry in 7 years. Street Fighter 6 has been picking up quite a bit of steam since its first announcement that happened June of last year, which makes it a full year. Now, along with adopting a bold new art style, Street Fighter 6 is introducing a brand new control scheme, I should say, to the game that directly targets new players and makes its combo system more accessible to them. Now, it seems as though Street Fighter 6 is really trying to target, you know, the broad audience as possible as they can with this new entry, and they may succeed at doing that. They got a bigger budget, they got better graphics, they're on new hardware, and they're borrowing something from the playbook of Mortal Kombat, which is a little world tour mode. Now, another fighting game juggernaut, Tekken 8, steps into the ring that also could be releasing this year, which was announced in September of 2022. Tekken 8 continues the long-running story of Jin and Kazuya, or Mishimuku, however you pronounce his name. According to its developer, Tekken 8 will focus on more aggressive gameplay, even including a new heat gauge mechanic, along with bringing back Tekken 7's rage moves. Rage moves was lit, so for them to bring back rage moves, that's going to be fantastic. Now, an official release date hasn't been confirmed for Tekken 8, but rumors suggest that Tekken 8 could launch as early as winter this year. Now, if these two weren't enough, the fighting game genre is also seeing two big name titles get huge expansions this year, which is Guilty Gear Strive and King of Fighters. They are still receiving their Season 2 updates, which adds a new slew of fighters to each game. GGS is set to receive at least 2 new characters by the end of 2023. Now, King of Fighters will be getting a whopping total of 5 characters by the end of the year. That's like 0.5% of a roster. Come on now. Mortal Kombat is arguably the biggest ongoing fighting game franchise in the world. Now, Mortal Kombat 11 sold 15 million copies, so there is no doubt Mortal Kombat 12 would still likely perform very well if it was released in 2023, but it's also very likely that releasing in such a crowded market could result in less sales. To gain the most attention from fighting game fans, Mortal Kombat 12 should steer clear of 2023 and instead, release in 2024, the first few months of that year. Mortal Kombat 11 did the same thing with its April release date back in 2019. So I think that's what they should do. But again, for those of y'all that don't know, Mortal Kombat 12 is in development. So I want to pass this question off to you guys in the comment section below. Do you think NRS should take my advice as far as not releasing Mortal Kombat this year and having it come out next year? I really want you guys to sound off in the comments, because I do not think for a second that they should be releasing Mortal Kombat 12 this year. It's too crowded, it's too much going on, and I would just like for Mortal Kombat to soak up all that attention. And then, like I said, we got that juggernaut of Grand Theft Auto 6 that's just hiding in the corner, just waiting to come out. Because if all these fighting games get announced and then Grand Theft Auto 6 gets announced, I don't care who you are, Grand Theft Auto 6 has a massive promo budget. Their promo budget got to be like $1 billion at this point, because that game generated over $1 billion, believe it or not. If it didn't, it was close to it at that point. So that game is going to just wash every other game away. So I'm kind of nervous for the Mortal Kombat franchise, because it's doing so good. It's doing so good. Don't get me wrong, MK11 had its hiccups. As I mentioned before, MK11 was just a beta game, is what it was, but it was a beta. MK12 is the real, bread and pudding or pie, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just a little nervous that it's going to get washed out by other games. I don't want something like that to happen at all. So what do you guys think? Like I said, do you think it's going to get washed out by other games, or do you think Mortal Kombat is just going to be fine? Now, a part of me also likes to think that the fighting game community is kind of well off. It's okay. It's going to be okay regardless if Grand Theft Auto 6 gets released or not. It's going to survive. It's going to be okay. Now, realistically, I mean, it's still going to be there. I'm going to buy the game. I'm going to play it. But when GTA 6 drops, I'm sorry, I'm going to be playing the heck out of some GTA 6 and probably making some GTA 6 content. But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to be an MK fan. I'm still going to be making MK content too. I'm just probably going to add some new series to the channel, so that way, I can kind of diversify my content and things of that nature. But I just thought this was something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Well, it was something I thought I wanted to talk to you guys about and get your thoughts and opinions on it and everything, because it's too crowded, man. It's getting hot in here. We need some space. Like, back up. Can my MK combatants get some space? We like really sick and tired of being kind of, stuffed up over here. Tekken need to go ahead and drop their release date, and the other game need to drop their release date. We just need to go ahead and let all these games come out, so that way we can all just kind of pick our dates and we can stick to them. And to be honest with you, once I get this new system, I'm probably just gonna be covering all the games. That's probably what I'm gonna do, because as I mentioned before, I told you guys I'm gonna be dropping the leaks completely at some point in the future. But for now, I'm not dropping the leaks until Mortal Kombat 12 come out, and we're gonna cover the heck out of that game. We're gonna get through the DLC packs. Now, I'll probably drop a leak video here and there every once in a while, but I do want to drop them fully and completely to give you guys official content, so that way we can shut up the naysayers and show them that we can beat the brakes off them without having to use leak videos. And that's kind of what I want to do here in this situation. So I'm super excited to see what's next on the list for Mortal Kombat 12 as far as fully being announced, and how it's going to stack up against the competition, because the competition is just so freaking huge out there. It's so huge to the point where it's just like, yo, how they gonna survive? But Mortal Kombat's an OG. I'm pretty sure it can handle itself. So that's the majority of what I wanted to bring to you guys here today. I do have more videos I'm going to touch on as far as arenas that I would like to see come back, or arenas that never became arenas that they should have used, which would have been dope and everything and stuff. So I seriously do want you guys to stay tuned towards the channel, because we really got a lot of content coming, and I'm trying to get back to 3 videos a day. It's a little hard, but I'm gonna put in that extra work to see if I can get it done for you guys. So that's the most important part right there, is keeping you guys entertained and keeping you guys here. So another thing I want to point out and put on your radar here is that I now have the official According to My Source merch. The official merch is here. Thanks to the haters for making fun of me on Reddit, making fun of me on Twitter, and thanks to the entire MK community for counseling me. You guys was the massive inspiration for me to make this merch. You know, when there's smoke, there's fire. And what I say by that is, if I'm smoking hot right now, then that means I'm on fire. So as you can see here on your screen, go ahead and purchase the According to My Source merch. If you buy this merch, send me a picture of you in it or a video, and I will feature you in my videos going forward. I will tag you and I will give you credit as long as you buy some merch. I think that'll be pretty huge to get you guys in front of a huge audience, and I'll even let you throw a message in there or whatever the case may be. So that'll be super dope. Again, if you haven't became a member yet, you can become one of the members or whatever the case is by joining the member section. There will be some discounts in there. If you're a member, you can get that t-shirt on a discount. You're just gonna have to message me, and I'll give you a promo code or post it in the member section where you can get that shirt for damn near 50% off or close to it at a reasonable price versus what everybody else has to pay. And if you want to become a member, it's only going to cost you about $4.99 a month, or you can pay 99 cents a month. Each level will come with a different discount price. So click on my members section to check that out, because I will be updating that also. So again, we have just about everything you could see here. I got more merch coming. It's going to be super dope, but we're going to have some of the flyest merch in the community. And I really want to see you guys rocking this merch out there. So when somebody try you in the streets and you trying to tell them something, you know what I'm saying, you just be like, listen, according to my source, I heard you ain't got no hands. You know, according to my source, I heard you ain't got no money. You get what I'm saying? So it's all according to your source at the end of the day or whatever. So that shirt is going crazy right now. It's flying off the shelves. I'm going to be taking it off soon because I want it to be a limited shirt. I don't want everybody to have it. So you want to make sure you go ahead and copy your According to My Source merch. Again, if you need a promo code, ask me for a promo code and I'll give you one, so we can go ahead, like I said, get you a nice little discount on it, and you can be well on your way to rock that Wave Report merch that you see here on your screen. You know, you guys are awesome. I really do appreciate you guys, and like I said, getting you guys 3 videos a day is a top priority. If I can get it to 5, I definitely will. And I am going to try to pick up some more content that I can drop for you guys. I do got some content that's extremely short that I'm going to turn into a top 5 or a countdown series that I want you guys to check out, because I know it's going to be really dope, and something that you guys really gonna appreciate and everything and stuff. So again, I look forward to seeing you guys here on the channel. I am going to be updating some graphics, updating some logos, and just kind of getting the channel to its official capacity of where it can be. For those of you that have been here, you know the channel has changed a lot over time, and it's going to continue to change and evolve. And I will be making my on-camera debut very soon once I get done with my little setup area. You know, that's going to be super dope. I really can't wait to do that. It's going to be awesome. I look forward to really getting into this MK space and everything and stuff. So again, make sure you get that merch. Also, it only takes 2 seconds. It's extremely free. If you could smash that like button and turn on post notifications, that would be fantastic, because this is your brand new favorite and exclusive place for daily Mortal Kombat content. This is the only place you're going to get that daily and exclusive content. You're not going to get it nowhere else. Speculations is coming to the channel, walkthroughs coming to the channels, breakthroughs, gameplay, toxic gameplay is coming to the channel. So that's something I want you guys to stay tuned for, is a lot of spamming and toxic gameplay, something I really want to introduce you guys to. So definitely stay tuned, keep your eyes open, because you don't want to miss this at all. It's going to be a hell of a ride. It's a good time to be a Mortal Kombat fan, and I look forward to playing with a lot of you guys. Shout out to the mod, shout out to Darkness, shout out to Stephanie, shout out to Onity, shout out to everybody down there, shout out to Dark Ice 22, shout out to all you guys. Also shout out to the haters too. Without you haters, you know, haters are motivators, and without them you can't get far. You know, same thing with the fans. Without fans you can't get far either. So I appreciate everybody. If you are not loved in this world, or if you're not hated, anything in between don't exist. So I appreciate all the love and attention that you guys is giving the channel. We only going up from here. 21K on the way. Remember that. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys get on up out of here. Make sure you smash the like button on your way out, share on Reddit, share it on Twitter, and until next time, I will see you fantastic people later. Tune in later tonight at 11:45 for our next video, and we should be good to go from there. This is a 3P, baby. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.